Today we're going to be taking a look at a Terran strategy. Now the Terran player in this particular replay is Poker off Cause, and our Zerg opponent is Lelouch. Both are very strong players, Lelouch being touted as one of the best Zerg players around, in fact. Now we're going to go ahead and go straight into Poker Vision, because again this is a Terran strategy. Now basically what we're going to be looking at in this strategy replay today is going for that fast Reaper, which has been very popular nowadays versus Zerg opponents, and then transitioning into the strength of Marine, Marauder, and Medevac. That MMM ball is a very strong unit composition. It's been very strong throughout StarCraft 2. Hasn't really encountered too much resistance, in fact. There are, of course, specific unit compositions, for example, as Protoss going for Colossi or going for High Templar, and as Zerg going for kind of a Roach, Zergling, and Hydralisk build. Both do a pretty good job of it, but really the strength of that Marine, Marauder, Medevac ball is just overpowering for most builds. So yeah, we're going to be starting off with those fast Reapers and then transitioning into MMM. Starting off with our 10 supply depot, as is per the usual for Terran players, and then we're going to go ahead and drop our 12 barracks after that. After we start building our barracks, about midway through, we're going to start dropping our refinery, and that usually comes at 13 supply, and there it is, that refinery at 13 supply. Now, as you can see, our Zerg opponent is moving into our base at this point. Really important that you try to keep this SCV alive. That's the last thing you want, is to lose an SCV, and also it's going to stop the production of your barracks, or any building you happen to be making at that point. So it's not a bad idea to try to keep an SCV on attack position, following it around, at least for the time while it's threatening the building SCV. Now at this point, now that this building's just about done, you don't have to worry about it too much. And then after we're done with this barracks, we are of course going to move out with the SCV to do some scouting. Now it's kind of up to you when you choose to move out with scouting. Some players move out right after they drop their supply depot at 10, and some people choose to move out after the barracks. You don't really want to move out too much later than that, because you're going to be missing out on vital early game scouting information. I would say the only thing that you're going to miss out on moving out after the barracks, as opposed to moving out after you built the supply depot, is that you may not see in time if you're going to be getting 6 pool rushed. But I guess typically that doesn't really happen in these high-level games, so they don't really worry about that too much. But you yourself, maybe in the mid to low level range, when it comes to the leagues, you may want to move out after that 10 supply depot to check for that 6 pool rush.